Today we are going to be transforming this 3-story Barbie dream house. So before anything, I will address the issues. There is a lot of water damage. I don't know if I'll be able to put that back again. I do have all the furniture, but I think there are some missing pieces. So let's get started. I don't even know where this is from. Guessing this is some sort of broken plastic. Shiny. So here's where the jacuzzi was, and here were like some high rails, kind of like a balcony. I can't find those rails. So now would you look at that beautiful So for the rooms, I believe that all the paper got damaged. Okay, this part is really sucks. I'm just gonna start from the other corner. If you didn't know what happened, that happened. Ugh, I have to clean more.
So basically what we did is painted everything white and the roof brown. So let's get started on the room. I'm going to add some green vines on the top. These are the ones I found. I know they don't look like green vines, but I'm going to remove them from the stem and thread them through the wire and twist them is how it looks so far. Yeah. And once I'm finished, I'm just going to attach it to the top. So for the bed, I don't really like this bed because it gives me like princess vibes, and we're going for a modern look here. So I'm going to use this bed. I like this doll bed because you can make it bigger by pulling this tab down, and voila. And I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm just going to make a bed sheet. That's what I usually do to my other doll beds. So you're going to need some white fabric, place it on top, and cut a square bigger than the whole bed, and leave some seam allowance. Now I'm going to take some measuring tape and pin it on the corners of the rectangle. This is going to help me see the length of the strip, and the strip is going to hug around the corners of the bed. Like, you'll see what I mean. It's 39 inches, by the way. And I'm just going to cut it and pin it around like so. Now you're going to sew on the very end, and make sure when you get to the corner, do not sew on the fold. Now you can just finish off the last corner. You can try it on your doll bed to make some adjustments if you'd like, but if you don't need to, just hem the bottom. So now I'm going to make a nightstand. I'm going to use jumbo popsicle sticks, medium popsicle sticks, and wooden dowels. So I'm just going to cut the jumbo popsicle sticks and take a medium popsicle stick and glue it in the center to connect them. And I'm going to do this 4 times, but the side ones are a little smaller, and 4 wooden dowels for the feet. So dealing with wood, you have to sand the edges regardless, because you do not want to stab yourself or get a splinter. And I'm just going to glue everything in place, and what I'm trying to do is this crate kind of nightstand. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Nightstand, and I'm just going to glue everything in place like so. Lastly, I am going to paint the box white and leave the wooden dowels the natural color they are. I'm going to sharpen them on the very end, like if you're sharpening a pencil, and glue them at an angle. So, yeah. And there you go. Now with the patio. So there's no rails at all, and I don't think I'm going to be using this jacuzzi because it's pink and the lights don't work, and I always wanted when they go outside there's like lights and it looks magical and stuff. So I'm going to make a doll gazebo. If you don't know what it is, it's like a roofed structure and it's usually outside. You could put a pool or a table and it's just really fun and cute. So I'm going to measure the height and I'm going to try to match it with the roof, and it's 13 inches. So I'm going to use some Jebba popsicle sticks, not really medium, I don't know why I took them out, but you know, and wooden dowels. So I'm just going to snip off the edges. I'm going to create a column by stacking popsicle sticks and matching that height, and to connect them I'm going to take a small popsicle stick and glue it on top, and I'm going to make 4 for 4 columns. I'm going to take another one without the little squares and glue it on the side of that sturdy one, so like this, and I have 4 sturdy columns. I measured the width and it was 11 by 8 inches, so I'm going to do 2 columns that are 8 inches and 2 columns that are 11, and this is how it's supposed to look. So I'm going to get the 8-inch one and glue the columns on the sides. I'm going to get the 11-inch and glue it on the next side and do it on the other side, and what we're doing is forming a box. That's how it looks so far. Now that you're done, glue more columns on the inside for sturdiness. Now I'm going to cut a popsicle stick at an angle, sand the edges, and glue it on the outside where you glued those other columns. And I'm going to cut more wooden dowels and place them on the top. So this is the basic structure. That's how it's supposed to look. You can leave it like that, but I am going to be extra and stain the wood. So I'm going to use a marker, a plastic cup, and some water. So I'm just going to take the brown marker and scribble on the bottom of the cup like so, and fill it with water and paint it. Now I'm going to be a little more extra and make some curtains. So I'm going to cut 2 wooden dowels the size of the width, cut 2 squares of fabric bigger than the width, and I'm going to hem all the edges. Now I'm going to cut the square in half and hem that edge. Now I'm going to fold the top piece of fabric big enough for the wooden dowel to fit and sew on the bottom of that. Now you can fit it through. To attach it, you need to add hot glue to the edges of the wooden dowel and glue to the back of the gazebo thing. And you're done.